Yeah, they want all these fees, but if you reading the fine print, they gonna tell you. Or they legitimately telling you, hey, listen, if you don't qualify, this is non-refundable.
Automatically.
So every day they get at least 20 applicants, right? Mm-hmm. Now you see the house been listed for like 4 or 5 months now. They got all these applications. Nobody could qualify.
You can even drive by and see that it's still vacant.
It's still vacant. Right? Mm-hmm. And this is what they're doing with a lot of places because they're making money like this. I mean, you're looking at like $10,000 a week off of just listing it.
Right. Because again, the motherfuckers who work in the office,
right.
They getting their cut because they processing the application. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a
the
business.
Processing fee. That's what it is. The process. That's what they call
processing the application.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Everybody is low key in on it. Everybody
getting over.
Everybody get a little taste.
And a lot of these realtors are buying the place they sell and just using it just to list, just to list. Because they get paid a lot on just listing.
It's the hustle.
Yes. And they already know that you're not going to qualify. Because they're going to say it's some type of reason why you don't qualify. And you could actually qualify.
But for whatever reason.
But then they'll go off of something else. They'll be like, well, you don't make enough money.
One for me was, they told me, my birthday didn't match my Social Security. And I'm like, I clearly know my birthday.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't have put down one of the kids.
Yeah, no. I was just like, wow. Just wow. And at least where I was trying to rent at that particular time, you know what I mean, was decent.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Where I'm at now, crazy. How do you sign a lease at $16.74 a month? And man, I'm damn near at 19.
That's crazy. In like what? 6 months? 4 months?
From November to now.
Bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Right.
Some serious bullshit. And it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I get the whole, now, as they say, quote unquote, these property managements got you paying water and sewage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When they start doing that, I don't know.
I mean, especially in an apartment, because normally in an apartment,
So how are you guys calculating? I mean, I know we got the meters out there, but seriously? So.
But how can do they send you a copy of the water bill?
No.
So how do you know that that's the amount?
Officially, the amount I'm using. You get what I mean? Like, for real. How do you know?
Right.
All they say is it fluctuates. But.
So you could tell me my rent is whatever you want it to be.
And all our rent has been doing is going up, up, up. So it's like, it's all in cahoots. You know what I mean? They're not even offering certain amenities in the home. Ask for a filter. Oh, we don't give those no more.
Right.
We don't do that. Well, how do how do we go about putting it? You go to any Lowe's, Home Depot, like, wow.
Mm-hmm. I'll be getting mine from the Walmart.
Like,
I got some from Target though. Last time they got some cool ones.
And I had to ask. So what if residents don't know about changing filter? Like, do you know how unhealthy that is?
Man, I know. Back when I was younger, I done blew out a couple air conditioners. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I mean? On some real. But yet they're charging you all this rent. and it's amazing. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Get this. I got an email the other day, and it said, reminder, this is a non-smoking facility. You cannot smoke on your patio nor common areas.
Right.
You have to be within a certain, feet.
Right.
And in my mind, I laughed. Like, we damn near paying $1,900. You gonna tell me I can't smoke?
Man.
In my space? You sound stupid as fuck.
And that's crazy because that's how it is. Like, if that's the terms of your lease, it's like you have to go. But where's the right to the tenants? It's like there's no
paying all this money.
Right.
We're forking out money, consistent money, and this is monthly. We're not talking about some shit you just pay once a year and that's it. We're talking about monthly. Well,
peep this. Like a few years ago, probably about 5-6 years ago. I'm staying on the east side. I find a nice little place over there in North Las Vegas. So, I go to look at the place. Like I said, I should have known. But, because when I went to shake her hand when I first pulled up, her head smelled like ass. So I should have known this motherfucker is nasty, right? So I'm like, damn. I go inside the place. That motherfucker was fucked up. But she was gonna have it clean.
Okay.
I moved all the way up. By the time I had to move in, she hadn't done shit. So I'm there like a whole week, me and my family, like, trying to clean it and all this and that. But this is the thing. She wanted $1,900 a month in rent. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. Not only that, she also wanted a $1,900 deposit.
Wow.
So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Out of line.
It's worth $1,900 a month, but the deposit, hold on. Mind you, it needed to be painted. The blinds was tore up. On the other side of the house, they was melted. It was like a big ass stain. It looked like somebody took a shit on the on the slide door blinds. Like a big ass, stain from the bottom, from the middle half all the way down. It was just fucked up. It was nasty. I looked through cameras. It was roaches all in the cabinets, dead roaches and shit. And, I'm just like, it wasn't cleaned at all. It looked like the person before had just moved out and they just cleared it out and then I moved in. Right? But I had already told the landlord I was leaving, my current landlord that I was with.
Right.
So,
right.
That's the only reason why I was trying to rush and get in there. So, I was like, nah, I moved in, right? I didn't really move in. I didn't take everything, but I took, like, some shit over there. But, nah. I tried to work it out with her. I'm like, hey, listen. Can I just, can we negotiate maybe, like, I give you $500 for the deposit? And then, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't want to replace, or can you paint and replace the blinds? Pretty much was all I was asking her to do.
Do something.
Right. Sure. All I wanted you to do was paint and just, because it looked like all she had done was the carpet. Like she had the carpet shampooed, but then after that was it. Or maybe the lady that moved out did. Maybe she shampooed the carpet and shit and after she left or whatever. But anyway, that was the only thing that was done. So the walls all fucked up. It's holes all in the wall. Everything. That's what I mean by fucked up.
Wow.
And one of the doors, you can tell they tried to repair that motherfucker. Like it had a big ass hole in it, but it was like she must have did it herself.
Tried to charge $1,900.
Man. So I'm telling her, well, wait, look, she was like, nah, because that's what happened the last time I let her move in here and she tore my house up. I said, so now you want me to pay for
what
the fuck she did. And the difference between her and me is she moved in while I was move-in ready. You know what I'm saying? She moved in it with it clean and, you know what I'm saying? And she
ready to
fucked your
move
shit
in.
up. Right.
Shit.
That ain't my fault you let her move in without paying the deposit. But now you making me pay for the fucked up shit she did, and then I still gotta live fucked up, and then come to find out when I get ready to leave, guess what you gonna try to do? You gonna try to keep my deposit because you gonna say your house tore up. When the motherfucker was tore up when I moved
got
in.
here.
You understand? And that's what I was trying to explain to her. Why would I give you $1,900 when I know I'm not finna get it back? Look at the condition of the house.
Slumlord.
And it was a black lady. You understand? And that's what I'm saying.
But that's just bad business.
We always fuck each other.
That's just bad business, period. You can't blame your business ethics on the fact of what somebody else did.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck what she talking about.
Man, I was like, man, I hurried up and grabbed our shit quickly. Cancel the lease.
Stated. Right.
You got me so fucked up. Hey, I went and moved back into the place I was in already. He didn't even know for like a couple more weeks. It was a couple months, I think. I think it took me like 2 more months after that. We up in that motherfucking chilling and kicking it. Hey.
It be like that sometimes.
I'm like, listen, my bad, but shit. He didn't even know we was back up in there or nothing. He just was like.
Hey, that was a blessing all in itself.
But hell no, I wasn't finna. First of all, I'm not gonna give you all that money when all you have to do is say she tore up my house. So you want me to take the loss for what the last bitch did? Boy, these landlords be crazy, and that's why
landlord, property management, all of them.
And then the crazy part is everybody getting over it. And if you own a home and you're trying to lease your home or you're trying to rent your home out, be aware of the scams. Be aware of how realtors, these people are actually property managers. They're scamming people.
They sitting there probably gaining mad cash.
Right.
And you trying to figure out why your home why it ain't renting out yet.
Man.
And they sitting here collecting mad bread.
And I know a lot of homeowners, they're comfortable with using these companies because they don't have to deal with it. They just put it in somebody else's hand, give them a cut. But the problem when you're doing that is these people are charging extra fees and they're making it difficult for you to rent your home out because they're picking and choosing, they're reading and seeing, and they're making their money by your place needing to be rented. So it doesn't pay them to rent your place. It pays them when your place is being listed. You know what I'm saying? That's where they make most of their money at, on listings.
As long as they possibly can.
Exactly.
As long as they can.
And I think that landlords need to start dealing more one-on-one with who they want to rent to, because at the end of the day, they should be the one making the final decision. Because these realtors, they're making it completely impossible. Then you get with a certain company and, see their listings, but they have specific qualifications just because they're the company that they are.
Exactly.
So they automatically put the stipulations like, hey, look, you got to make 3 times the rent amount. And your credit score have to be at least 650.
And I think now the minimum is 3.5 times the rent. You hear me?
Right.
So you literally, if you a single woman, I feel you out here, girl, because you gotta pussy pop on a handstand, do a 9 to 5, braid hair, babysit. You hear me? Maybe
Man.